I went to the best brick and mortar fountain pen store I've ever been to in Houston, Texas. It's called Dromgold's Fine Writing Instruments. I've been to a lot of fountain pen stores, particularly in Tokyo, and you may think, well, how could this compare? They had the requisite huge selection of fountain pens, and admittedly their selection is not as deep as something like Itoya. But if I was in the market for a fountain pen and I wanted to try it out first, whether it be a Lamy or a David Oscarson or a Mont Blanc, I would come here first because of their whole attitude. It's not just that their staff is friendly, but they seem to be really interested in fountain pens and using them. The whole store has this kind of cozy, chaotic, family kind of feel to it. And when you find cups of water, syringes, and a Usagi paper tablet instead of the Mont Blanc paper at the Mont Blanc table, you know you're dealing with people who know fountain pens. At famous places like Shosai-Con, you can feel a little bit intimidated. And Itoya is always just so crowded and it's hard to get kind of personalized service. But not here. They'll hang out and give you information or leave you alone to test the pen. This is some peony scented pencils I got there. They have an area called the ink bar with a huge selection of different kinds of ink. I love Okamotoya in Tokyo where you get a huge selection of ink, but it's mostly Tono and Lims. But here, there's just a bunch of different companies from everywhere. And their stationery selection is very deep. I got this kind of tool that is both a box cutter and a pair of scissors. I got a variety of stationery items and here's some of them. But the singular thing that makes this the best brick and mortar fountain pen store I've been to is their support of the pen community. Here is CY from Cusado giving an after-hours lecture on urushi. Dromgold's hosts the Space City Pen Club run by Mark Good once a month. They also host the Pelican Hub and then set up a tent and like 100 people attend. Set up on their stamping station, which they have in the store with stamps like from Dromgold's and well-appointed desk, they collabed with Cute Things from Japan on a stamp for Hello Houston. Many members of the Space City Pen Club are also part of the Houston Journal Society run by Toasty, and they were the ones that volunteered for Hello Houston, the special stationery show that was held in Houston a couple of weeks ago. They also host out-of-town nib specialists to come in and offer their services there at the store. So a deep selection of fountain pens and inks and stationery from all over the world and huge support for the fountain pen community. I think so far I've found the best brick and mortar fountain pen store.